A working from home day for me. I'm fishing in between the boat activity by a lock, and I've just caught a perch, and I'll show you that in a moment or two. Not a big fish, it's a lively one though, not a big fish as you can see, but it's the middle of the day in June, lots of boat activity, so it's not too bad. Anyway, I'm fishing, and that's always a good thing. I won't show every fish, of course, when I catch small ones, but I do seem to have a shoal of perch this size out there just in front of me. And of course, they're great to catch, aren't they? They are my favourite species. If something bigger turns up, well, that's the icing on the cake as far as I'm concerned. As you can see, and no doubt here, the rain's coming down now. We've had some rainfall in the last week or so in the area. In fact, I think the whole country has suffered, some sadly more so than others. I mentioned at the start of the video that it was a working from home day. If you're not aware, because I do mention it, of course, in the course of my blog entries, I work for a football team, a professional football team, the New Saints FC. We are the champions of Wales, and I do have fixed things that have to go into my diary, such as games, that's the obvious one, and meetings of course. But apart from that, I do have a very flexible schedule, so I plan that myself. I do work 7 days, not 24 hours a day of course, and so I have to work in all the other things in my life, including fishing, around work. But working in football, it's not bad, is it really? We've got the might have a bite there. We've got the Champions League coming up as well, so I'm looking forward to that very much indeed. I was going to say the rain is holding off and I'll show you my setup, but just as I started to speak, it's started again. We had a lull in proceedings just now. I'm fishing with a John Wilson Masterline 9-foot debut rod, a Shimano 2500 reel, 4-pound Maxima Chameleon, and that goes on the reel, that goes right through to the hook. So I've created a hook length, you can see there, 1/8 of an ounce lead, a bead and a small shot, and the business end size 8 Drennan Super Specialist micro barbed, and a worm on the end. Fished over red maggots. Very simple approach, but it's been working, albeit with small perch today. In with the small perch that I've been catching, I've just had a lovely surprise. As you can see there, hooked right at the edge of the mouth. It's a ruffe. Great, aren't they? And a lot of anglers haven't caught one of these. If you do, then you'll certainly appreciate their beauty. I do anyway.